2025.
Start inside the ring. Every 2 minutes, another superstar will enter the match. Eliminations occur when a superstar is thrown over the top rope with both feet hitting the floor. The last remaining superstar will be declared the winner and will go on.
What's good, what's good, what's good? Right now I'm watching the WrestleMania, the Royal Rumble. Damn, Rey Mysterio starting first. Yeah, your boy doing straight, you know what I'm saying?
Entrant number 1, representing the LWO, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, WWE Hall of Famer, Rey Mysterio!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Rey Mysterio enters his Rumble tonight, becoming third all-time in appearances, when he perhaps pulled off the biggest upset in the history of the Royal Rumble nearly 20 years ago. In 2006,
that's gonna happen soon.
Number 2, he lasted an hour, 2 minutes and 12 seconds to shock the world and win the Royal Rumble and go on to win the world title at WrestleMania. One word, improbable. Improbable in the chances of
It's gonna be soon.
going all the way through the field tonight for position number 1 and winning the Royal Rumble. However, improbable also describes
That's good.
the entire career of Rey Mysterio.
What's good, Lane? Or Laney?
And if anybody can do it, I put my money on Rey. Rey Mysterio held the record for a long time before it was broken by Gunther a couple of years ago. The Pat Ray, the greatest luchador of all time.
What's good, what's good, what's good? Watching the Men's Royal Rumble 2025. And I'm about to get WWE 2K25. And I'm also get GTA 6 when they drop. As soon as they say pre-order, I'm downloading. I'm gonna go on Twitch the first time that motherfucker drop.
Join Cricket Nation and get reliable nationwide 5G. Smile! You're on Cricket. I'm smiling. Favorite night of the year.
Said I should play Roblox. I ain't been on Roblox in like so long. Like a week or two. That's crazy. They really got Rey Mysterio going first. I hope they ain't got him going against no dude like Braun Strowman or Gunther or something. I'll hop up there later. Like when I get off work.
I don't think many people predicted Rey Mysterio to be still competing actively week in, week out at the top in 2025, but that's the story of Rey.
Who is this? Penta? Oh, they got Rey going against Penta? That's crazy. 2 luchadors facing off? Oh, they knew what they was doing. I used to be on Fortnite, but then I stopped playing after people just kept, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you play a game and then be them niggas that be camping and just be waiting for a nigga to goddamn walk past the grass or something. I don't like to play games where niggas be camping. So if a nigga be camping, that's when I just quit the game and just hop on something else. Dorsey.
The man has no fear. Well, that will be advantageous when you draw number 2 in the Royal Rumble, because let me tell you, because he signs on victory, number 2 will instill fear in the soul of anyone. Look at Rey Mysterio, the smile on his face, the applause from Rey, the standing ovation from this capacity crowd tonight. Two men that have represented the country of Mexico with absolute pride over the years. Two of the most recognized wrestlers on the planet.
Name a car for an edit. Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying?
And here we go! The 38th Royal Rumble match for the men underway here tonight. Mysterio.
Yes, the Royal Rumble.
This is going to be a classic. Sportsmanship and pleasantries are done and dusted. Oh, look at this! Rey, Paul's close to being eliminated. Two of the most spectacular
It's the 2025 Royal Rumble.
stars are here tonight.
I think it go off at 8.
Oh my goodness, kick right to the face. And Rey may be eliminated early. Penta looking to eliminate the legend. Caught in the second rope now. Rey caught him with a kick. Mysterio now going to fly. Up to the top rope quickly. Rey Mysterio now. And he got caught with the Hurricane Rana. Well, Penta's a hell of a luchador, but he's just bigger and stronger than Rey Mysterio. Oh, Penta's close. 1 foot touch. It was 1 foot. We're going to need a review. VAR. I got razor sharp eyes that look like 1 foot to me. So Wade, Penta, here's the problem. Rey has so much experience in the Rumble. Penta's never been on this stage before. That's part of the problem. It's a unique match style. The experience of Rey Mysterio is huge. The referees on the outside are clearly signaling they were close to it. 1 foot touch. Penta living dangerously in the early goings here. Rey just got hit his knee, fell on his head. We are now waiting
Facts.
for entry number
I ain't gonna
3.
lie, Charlotte just won. Charlotte won the first one. Like, she returned and won the first one.
Now this is an interesting story here. Chad Gable has enlisted the help of Rey Mysterio's son Dominic, who has put him in touch with some sort of luchador expert Wade who can help Chad Gable with his luchador problem. He can't beat luchadors. Chad has been absolutely rubbish against luchadors lately, and he's in there now with two of the best luchadors on planet Earth. Let's see how good this mystery trainer. Well, we saw how Penta's debut went against Mr. Gable. That Mexican destroyer there, perhaps, on Chad Gable. This obviously was the... Penta trying to hang on. He's already had 1 foot hit the floor in this match. Remember, both have to hit in order for you to be eliminated. These two had a hell of a match a few weeks back on Raw. The world was introduced to Penta. And now up over the top sunset flip by Rey. Chad Gable, though, trying to slingshot Mysterio. And Penta now, backdrop by Chad. And Gable in control. Now we're going to send Rey out of the ring and out of the Rumble. Nothing touch there. I mean, that was millimeters away. Our senior official Chad Patton on this side, just right there. Now, normally I give nobody a chance from number 3, but Chad Gable with the Olympic conditioning. If anyone can do it, Chad Gable can.
His idol Kurt Angle's here, looking on tonight. The Hall of Famer. Chad, of course, Olympic team member as well, 2012, representing the United States.
Chad Gable just an in-ring machine, but it's too kryptonite from the world of Lucha League.
Oh, and look at
Oh, God, on the knee.
Ray and Penta working together. Ray landing on the knee of Chad Gable, who is in deep trouble here. Watch the impact.
That was awesome. Oh, that is such a nasty landing on the knees of Chad Gable. It's good job. He's an in-ring machine with incredible conditioning. Because that was a double hyperextension of the knees of Chad Gable. Number 4.
It is him. Mello don't miss. From Friday Night SmackDown, Carmelo Hayes entering his second Royal Rumble. Had a good one last year, last 17 minutes.
Well, Carmelo Hayes has not been on a great run lately, but every single time he's been shooting from the logo, he takes the biggest shots of anyone on SmackDown, and that continues here.
Wasting no time. You got some thoroughbreds in the ring right now, Wade.
Yeah, these are all cardio machines. Once again, it's horrible to draw an early number, but nobody gets cockier than Carmelo Hayes, who will take the fight to anyone.
Rey Mysterio now sends Mello into the corner. Oh, he's trying to big-time Rey Mysterio. Oh, and a clubbing blow right to the back of the neck by Hayes.
Carmelo Hayes is so good.
Reverse DDT.
Movement governed by a different set of rules to the rest of the locker room.
Mello and Chad say, let's team up, get rid of these two. It's a great teamed up. Now they're experiencing the other side of that.
Chad Gable's going to take all the help he can get against luchadors.
Oh, Mello don't miss. Springboard clothesline. It was suplexed by Gable.
And an alliance is formed.
Great work by these two. Mysterio, though, using his quickness, runs into the double shoulder tackle. Double elbow drops. These two have a combined fan base of 0. They're working great together. Oh, well.
No. It's temporary. And the Royal Rumble stakes are too high.
Gable now. Mello off the second rope, caught by Chad. Tremendous strength by Gable. Into a German suplex. That is wild.
Got incredible timing and power to catch a flying Mello in mid-air.
And they're going to peacock around. Number 5 will enter the Rumble match. He's a very big man. Well, talk about thoroughbreds.
Things just got a lot worse for Chad Gable as another luchador enters the fray.
Santos Escobar from Legado del Fantasma enters his 3rd Royal Rumble match in his career.
The Emperor of Lucha Libre himself is here.
Oh, tornado DDT.
Chad Gable takes one from the luchador.
No teaming with Rey Mysterio, says Santos Escobar. He's trying to get a quick elimination. Ray to the second rope. And Escobar now, maybe pulling one out of Ray's playbook.
Time to run the bingo.
Santos looking for a 619. Connecting to Mysterio. That's Ray's move. And Santos pretty happy with himself.
Well, that was executed to perfection. That was...
And Escobar runs right into Penta. Santos. Oh my goodness! Mix! Escobar hit the Mexican Destroyer.
He's beating everyone at their own game.
Yeah, but he's going to get... Ray's little retribution there in the 619 zone.
There you go, Santos. Here's how it's done. Oh, God.
Escobar trying to hang on. Mysterio shot on the top rope by Mello. Ray's in trouble. Mello over the top as well. Mello trying to hang on. Penta hanging on the other side. Who does Chad pick to try to eliminate?
He was spoiled for choice, and in the end, he's been left with nada.
See. It's getting physical. Jeez.
Shots going off left, right, and center. Full five bodies crashing to the mat as number 6 is about to enter this match. Things just went from bad to worse for Chad Gable. Here comes his former #1 pupil. Otis is on his way to the ring. For first 5 entrants were all cardio machines. Less of that can be said about Otis. But it's going to be a scene of devastation at least for the first 2 minutes here.
5, 10, 3:30 might be impossible to eliminate from the Royal Rumble.
It's interesting because Otis actually eliminated Rey Mysterio back in 2022. There's a single arm powerbomb there from the big man. I enjoyed the next scene in this earlier. And Chad Gable looking for the ankle lock.
He didn't want to see Otis's work.
The former mentor of the Alpha Academy. Oh, Chad Gable taught Otis everything he knows, Jones. Oh, did you hear that?
Holy hell!
He might have broke his jaw.
A frying pan across Chad Gable's jaw.
And now Otis and Chad going after one another. And in a punch-up, you've got to back the bigger man with the smart techniques of Chad. Ow! German suplex from Gable. And Otis is back at his feet. A 4.0 GPA and Chad Gable did not help him there.
Torture rack from Otis.
Carmelo saves Gable and now the double team. And now the alliance is temporarily back on. Carmelo Hayes and Chad Gable taking no. Oh my goodness. I don't know how Chad Gable wasn't knocked out and then to bounce back with this deadly German suplex against someone with the girth of Otis. A lot of girth. Impressive girth. Number 7.
The dogs are barking in Indianapolis.
The unpredictable badass. The Intercontinental Champion. 250 pounds of gelatinite has just arrived in the Royal Rumble. We know Daddy's here, the dog-faced Bradley. Rick Steiner, the Hall of Famer. Oh, wow! Explosive sudden impact by Breaker. Thanks for coming, Mello. See you, Mello. Quite the history between those two in NXT, Oka. A Breaker Steiner to Chad Gable. Our Breakers brought us out of our seats. The power to Otis. Jaw dropping. Look at how he started this match. Bang! A spear by Breaker. Now he's rolling. Runs the ropes at 23 miles an hour with a right hand of Mysterio. Run past the school at that speed and you're getting arrested, but it's all legal in the Royal Rumble. And a spear to Escobar. Breaker in his second Rumble making a name for himself. Ron Breaker is just a wrecking machine with unwavering belief in his own potential. There's no Escobar. Breaker eliminated 4 men last year, 2 so far this year.
Man on a mission, Ron Breaker.
The mindset of being completely indestructible. You know, Big Otis is going to give it a shot. So this is number 8. Otis has got some backup because here comes Akira Tozawa. Well, there goes Akira Tozawa. I was going to say we're about to feel the power, but it was in fact Tozawa who felt the power of an irate Carmelo Hayes.
Adam Pierce wondering if they can get some control out here.
The Raw General Manager checking out Tozawa. Carmelo Hayes has got
fullback kind of attack. Jimmy Uso a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown in the exact same way.
Well, Cesaro will not officially enter this match. Phoenix dragged with the back.
Making it through the Rumble. Heartbreaker for the Alpha Captain.
Somebody's got to replace us. Somebody's Speed. Speed. You're in the Rumble. Go.
I show Speed in the Royal Rumble. That's crazy. What in the? They put I Show Speed in the Royal Rumble.
I had no idea he was going to be in the Rumble. Now he's sprinting his way to the
Yeah,
ring.
look at how he got in the ring. That was pretty nice. And going away, look at trying to eliminate Chad and Ray, and now trying to outbreak or eliminate Otis, which he does. So wait a minute, I Show Speed actually has an elimination in the Rumble.
Marking in the ring. Hell yeah, I Show Speed. Standing backflip. Oh my God! Breaker just about broke I Show Speed in half.
I Show Speed got speared by Braun Breaker.
He just sawed Speed in half.
That's Dogicide. Meanwhile, Breaker with Speed. And the Otis. Speed still in the match. He hasn't been up. Oh, now he's eliminated now. Sir, are you okay?
No, he's not okay.
Are you okay, sir?
He just got speared in half. Are you insane? My God, possibly. He's okay. Then he got tossed like it was Peyton Manning and Andrew Luck. This was a rather unhappy Otis, of course. His partner Cesaro was the person that I Show Speed replaced. Careful what you wish for in this world.
He just, Speed just said to Chad Patton, where am I?
But it's crazy though, cause I Show Speed got a elimination on Otis.
By the way, he actually entered the Rumble in Crocs. He has Crocs on. Hey, guess what, Pat? Guess what time it is? Guess what time it is?
It's 5. It's an encounter. Sheamus really wants that Intercontinental Championship.
Well, he had a chance on Raw and didn't do it. Breaker's still a chance. Sheamus making it pay.
He's not going to win the Intercontinental Championship tonight, but he can book his ticket for WrestleMania.
And Pat's off. Well, Sheamus hangs on. Sheamus was once eliminated in 2 seconds. Oh, slingshot spear.
Sheamus pulling out those lucha moves of his own.
Sheamus with that Irish curse backbreaker.
It is just a permanent ferocity to Sheamus.
And Breaker with a great throw.
And two-gun Breaker. Two absolute alpha balls about to collide.
And
I think that caught the shoulder of Breaker more than anything, but it did enough damage. The speed of Breaker trying to pull.
How you doing, fella?
He's doing great. Now Chad Gable wants a fight.
I don't think I'm smart. Middleweight number 10 now.
Don't throw hands with Sheamus. Try something else.
We're a third of the way through. Jimmy Uso entering the Rumble match for a 3rd time in his career.
A lot of people have been taking cheap shots at Big Jim, saying he's in the shadows
his twin brother Jay, who has gone on to major single stardom over the past 12 months. Well, Big Jim can play catch-up and more if he puts himself a ticket to WrestleMania.
Big Jim from the top of the crossbody. Now, last year, Jimmy Uso lasted 33 minutes. He was eliminated by Braun Breaker. Still in this match.
Hell of a matchup with Carmelo Hayes on SmackDown last night. Ended up victorious. Recovered well. Oh, look at that! Uso in the win.
Corkscrew moonsault by Jimmy. Big Jim taking over the Rumble. Now a big kick to Sheamus. Jimmy now shades of his dad, Rikishi. Into the other side.
What's good? What's good? What's good? Yeah, that's the Royal Rumble.
This man on return to WWE in the Rumble match last year. It's his fourth Rumble. Andrade entered at number 11.
Nelson Momentum scored a big win against the A-list of The Miz last night on SmackDown. Now looking to parlay that momentum into something even bigger.
Fantastic start to the Royal Rumble weekend with that win over The Miz. And he's walking into a very dangerous ring right now. I'm sorry, jogging into.
Yeah, and I would never jog. Take as much time as you can, preserve your energy, and spend as little time in that ring as possible.
He wanted to get to it.
I get the enthusiasm, I just think it's a bad strategy.
Certainly delay if you want, or you can come in at 1,000 miles an hour.
And I personally was always a delay kind of guy, Pat.
I understand I would be as well, but Andrade says, let me at him. And look at Andrade now, the Meteora into the corner to Gable. Oh, maybe Sheamus can get one too. Couple shoots to the jaw. And up to the other side to Sheamus.
What a size to that frame at Sheamus. Not ideal when you get an early number in the Royal Rumble.
They try to eliminate Andrade. His Penta. He started this thing at number 2. Rey Mysterio's still in. He started at number 1. Big Jim and Braun Breaker fighting on the other side. Braun Breaker hanging on to the top buckle. Rey Mysterio getting involved, trying to eliminate Braun Breaker, our Intercontinental Champion. Sheamus as well, trying to eliminate Breaker. 3 men trying to eliminate Braun. Chad Gable turns his attention to Rey. Andrade with a kick now to Penta. Everybody trying to beat everybody down. Andrade and Penta up on the ropes. Number 12 about to enter the Rumble.
And man, Jacob Fatu in the Royal
The
Rumble.
man I call the dark horse of the countdown show. The Samoan werewolf. The wild, maniacal Jacob Fatu enters his first Rumble.
We got a lawless, feral thug head into the ring. A deranged mind bent on extreme levels of violence, lacking anything close to resembling humanity. Good luck to the rest of the field.
Yeah, look what he did last night.
Unstoppable.
Oh, Fatu with that pop-up Samoan drop. Undeniable.
Look what he did 1 week ago at Saturday night's main event.
Oh, to Braun Strowman. Look at him. He's unhinged.
What are you doing, Penta?
Well, you know he has no fear, but he might go after that right hand by Fatu. And Rey Mysterio,
Sometimes a little fear is a good thing, it would seem.
off the second rope, caught by Fatu. Jacob now kicks him to Penta. And now 2 men on his shoulders. Double Samoan drop. Are you kidding me? The looping like Fatu.
I wasn't so terrified of that guy. He'd be my favorite.
And goodbye, Chad. Gable eliminated by Jacob Fatu. Rey Mysterio eliminated by Jacob Fatu. They gave it his best shot. You've got to blindside Jacob Fatu and hope for the best. But it has backfired on Andrade.
And Andrade now, the third elimination by the Samoan Werewolf in this match.
Jacob Fatu can do anything he wants to any whom he wants, anytime he wants.
Except this. There's a werewolf and a big old dog in a ring. Who's going to win this fight? And Jimmy Uso with a kick. Sheamus with one as well. Number 13 now enters.
To be continued. I want to see more of that.
Well, a guy that can't stand breaking for Sheamus. Ludwig Kaiser with a breakout year in 2024. Kaiser, can you imagine if he wins the Rumble and he picks Gunther to face in the world title?
No, you start stirring the pot. That would never happen. The Pops and the Imperium boys are simply too tight, but it's about time. We got ourselves some European elegance.
Kaiser in no hurry. Kaiser in no hurry.
What an intelligent human being. We were just talking about this. He's not just a good-looking man with an incredible skill set.
What's good, what's good, what's good?
Memphis ladies as well.
And you know what? If I was going to the ring,
Watching the Royal Rumble, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
I
again,
would show it, but
right?
you know what I'm saying? YouTube be on there
At
copyright
some point,
stuff.
you're going to have to face the music. He's sprint down just to wait, hurry up and wait, Ludwig Kaiser, while Fatu and Sheamus beat down Big Chick.
But if you got Peacock, you know what I'm saying? You can watch all of that, all of the events.
Jimmy Uso. 7
I was just watching Bad Blood early.
Number 14 will be coming up next.
Sheamus tries to see one there. Penta.
And Kaiser finally in, and Kaiser tries to pick a spot. Look at him eliminate Penta here. And Kaiser, thanks for coming. That may be a record. We got to check that. That may be a record. Kaiser may have set a record there.
Shortest in-ring time ever, baby. That's the universe telling you.
We're being told Santino still holds the record, so I guess Kaiser is at least 2 seconds.
Get out of here, that's the universe. You can't act like that. Get it right.
And again, Kaiser had some nasty words for Penta last week. And Penta looking to eliminate Breaker. Sheamus trying to help as well. Breaker trying to hang on. Breaker out of the apron. Breaker dangling above the floor. Great athleticism to pull himself back in. Number 14 on his way.
Maybe it's this man's night.
The Miz makes his 16th Royal Rumble appearance. He is now tied for second all time.
He's got that look in his eye, doesn't he?
Well, he's a man who's been there and done it in the main event of WrestleMania.
I'm not sure he should be barking a break.
Outboxing the youngster.
Oh, wait, Breaker almost eliminated by Miz. Almost outfoxed Braun Breaker. Miz in 2012 lasted over.
Skull crushing finale.
Miz never gets the respect he deserves, but this man is a two-time Grand Slam champ.
45 minutes in 2012 for The Miz. And Penta now sends this line off the front end of the corner.
Beautiful usage of momentum there for Penta.
Miz now. What? Oh, and a hurricane run by Miz!
The ever-expanding playbook of The Miz. Oh, no.
What a good idea, Miz. This is not awesome for you.
Miz trying to escape Fatu. Jacob Fatu. Sends Miz out to the apron. Miz catches him with a kick.
Locks Jacob Fatu temporarily. But
Oh, what a Samoan drop! That is insane!
it's only ever temporary when it comes to damage to Jacob Fatu.
I just need somebody to get Jacob Fatu out the Royal Rumble.
It is Samoan drop.
And I've never seen anybody shrug off offense as quickly as Jacob Fatu has consistently done since arriving in WWE.
I feel like it's gonna be like Tonga Loa or like Joe Hendry.
TNA champion is here! Joe Henry! In his first Royal Rumble match!
Shammy's looking like, who the hell is this?
Because he has been the most viral superstar of the past 12 months. Became an overnight success, and it only took him 15 years to do so. Watching his rise on social, I believe in Joe Henry too.
Joe Henry now with a fall-away slam. He beat Nick Nemeth for the championship back in January. And listen to this place.
From Edinburgh, Scotland.
We've seen him in NXT, but never on this stage in front of over 70,000. And now Henry with Miz up, parading around the ring with Miz and a slam.
We will rock you, Joe Henry.
Hey, thanks for coming, Joe. Jacob Fatu, reminding Mr. Henry, this is a different world here.
It's not just about belief over here, it's about reality, says Fox.
Who's enjoying that?
Davis said he's enjoying that from Joe Henry. You like the clapping, you like the stomping.
If there's anybody that would want to fight, Fatu would be Sheamus. As middleweight number 16.
Sheamus just loves being in the
That man Sheamus said, why are you so angry?
Exactly where he's heading with Jacob Fatu.
Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns gonna get Jacob Fatu out.
Lady, acknowledge your tribal chief. Thank you.
He has the Ulafala. He defeated Solo Sikoa on the Monday Night Raw premiere on Netflix to win it. Roman Reigns, for the first time in 5 years, enters the Royal Rumble match. That's because the last 4, he was the champ.
And this just feels so weird. Roman Reigns has to earn his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania, a man who is synonymous with the main event of WrestleMania. It may or may not happen this year.
I can't wait to watch our tribal chief battle in the Royal Rumble.
So many records for Roman Reigns in this match. He won in 2015. Roman Reigns now out of the box with a spear. He owns the record. There goes
See y'all.
Goodbye, Miz. Sheamus with the broke kick. Spear out of Sheamus. Sheamus eliminated by Roman.
See y'all.
Yeah, good luck, Joe. Roman now has 34 career Royal Rumble eliminations. Spear to Henry.
Well, what a story that would have been if Joe Henry had pulled it off balls.
And Joe Henry eliminated by Reigns. That's 3 tonight.
I believe Joe Henry has a story forever.
Oh, yeah. Breaker, Roman. Spear! Oh, spear! Spear! By Breaker! Breaker about split Roman in half.
Nobody saw that coming. Even the wise man Paul Heyman, who sees everything coming.
And Breaker looking to eliminate Reigns. Roman eliminated Breaker somehow.
What's good, what's good, what's good? What's good, Mason?
Used that massive brain and took advantage of the momentum.
Yeah, that's the better instinct from Roman Reigns. I don't even know how Roman can breathe. But look at what's setting up here, guys. Jimmy Uso and Roman Reigns. Part of the family, part of the bloodline. The reuniting of these two men. And now they're together in the Rumble, which is supposed to be every man for himself.
What up, cuz? We got a...
Oh, Fatu! He's also a member of the family. He don't give a damn. Should be used to eliminated. And now it's down to Jacob and Roman. Back down the hatches. Reinforce the leg. You are looking at a future WrestleMania main event. Fatu with the first strike. Roman as well. The only tribal chief, Jacob Fatu, who joined with Solo Sikoa, breathing such a rift within Roman Reigns' bloodline. And now Roman firing all cylinders against Fatu.
We're about to find out just how good Jacob Fatu really is against a man in Roman Reigns, against seemingly walk on water in this industry.
Those conversations Roman Reigns are in.
Roman now sent across the ring by Jacob. High spear by Reigns. A high spear by Roman as we have played the 17th entry. Drew McIntyre's downward spiral began at Clash of the Castle a couple of years ago when Roman Reigns defeated it thanks to Solo Sikoa. It has been over 2 years that McIntyre's hatred for Reigns and his family has driven Drew off the deep end. And now tonight, an opportunity to go face to face with his arch nemesis, Roman Reigns.
The face of Roman Reigns just dropped because 270 pounds of snarling Scottish anger is headed his way.
The man who won the 2020 Royal Rumble, staring at the man who won the 2015 Royal Rumble, McIntyre and Reigns.
Your family. Wait for this moment. It began with you. It's gonna end with you.
McIntyre with the right. You heard Drew say it began with you. It's gonna end with you.
The pints of Buckfast are getting thrown in the air all over Scotland right now. And if McIntyre can pull this off against the great Roman Reigns,
Fatu now. He's just feral. He's a wild animal. Attacking Reigns. McIntyre back to Penta.
McIntyre just got the assistance of Fatu.
Fatu's not going to back down, and neither is Drew. This is very interesting here. And now they're going to double team Roman.
two men with a mutual hatred of the tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Every week on out here.
Now Fatu has Braun Strowman. How that feels.
In the sense McIntyre is not even focused on victory right now. He just wants Roman Reigns.
Number 18. Finn Balor enters the Rumble for the 4th time in his career. He once spent over 57 minutes in this match. 18's not a bad number, Wade.
Grand Slam Finn, a man with otherworldly athleticism.
And a guy with a lot of history with Roman Reigns as well.
Roman Reigns is gonna have a target on him with everybody.
And Roman didn't make many friends during his historic championship reign. Penta now been trying to eliminate Penta. He started this match at number 2. He's still in there. Ray was number 1, but Ray was eliminated. I'm gonna go.
What's good? What's good? What's good, Peter?
Used to having some assistance from his Judgment Day buddies. Might have to go along here though.
Penta's still in it. McIntyre now with Balor. There's no chase out through.
Ireland versus Scotland. No love between the Celts in this one, but back from the dead after getting stomped is Roman Reigns.
And now Fatu has turned his anger towards Drew McIntyre. Fatu doesn't give a damn about anybody. Doesn't either. Roman goes back to fighting with Jacob Fatu, now back to Fowler in the corner.
Get your Drews, well, everybody can get something from your tribal chief.
Penta's had an amazing performance thus far as we await entry number 19. Penta and Roman working together. That wouldn't have been on my bingo card for this year.
That's awesome, too.
And again on the other side, as the current United States champion from Friday Night SmackDown, the man who won this matchup back in 2018 when he lasted nearly 45 minutes, Shinsuke Nakamura, on his way to the ring.
The Shinobi Assassin himself. Bitter, twisted, poison-minded, and filled with ill intent.
He's going to love how physical this Royal Rumble has been.
Yeah, Vince set on the top rope, it's done on the apron. Penta is hanging in there. He's having an historic run tonight. For his first Rumble ever, Shinsuke Nakamura now turns his attention to Roman Reigns. Knee right to the ribcage of Roman.
How do you go one better than the United States Championship? You book yourself a ticket to the main event of WrestleMania.
He knows what that's about. Dangerous.
Oh, he just woke up Penta, it looks like.
Martial arts expert Nakamura face to face with Penta. Two know each other well. International stars.
Nakamura, highly skilled jiu-jitsu exponent, former MMA competitor before he transitioned to the world of sports entertainment using those strikes.
And notice how the pace of this match, Wade, has really slowed down since the luchadors, for the most part, except for Penta, have been taken out.
Yeah, we've got some true heavyweights in there right now, and naturally the pace has to slow because the strikes are just that much heavier.
And Penta going to use Balor. Oh, and a Mexican destroyer to Jacob Fatu.
On the Finn's back. Well, for anyone else, that's game over with Jacob Fatu. I don't know.
Oh, he went for that one, and now Penta eliminated by Balor. What a great opportunity by Penta here tonight. Made the most of it.
Penta with a hell of a night in a Mexican destroyer to Jacob Fatu off of Finn Balor's back.
Yeah, Penta lasted over 40 minutes. What a debut performance way to the Rumble.
Well, notably, despite that Mexican destroyer, Jacob Fatu, the Samoan Werewolf, already back up and on the offense.
We are now 2 minutes of the way through this match, number 20.
I knew Jey Uso was gonna come out eventually. I feel like Jey Uso gonna be the one that get Jacob Fatu out.
Come on, Cole! 70,000! Yeah, Wade!
Here it comes. Main event, Jey Uso. Interesting here because you got Jacob in the ring. You got Roman in the ring. And Jey Uso now turns his attention to Finn Balor. Jey having fun. And McIntyre, he has no love lost for Jey! Spear! Jey now, takes down Jacob Fatu. How the hell is Fatu still standing?
I don't know, but welcome to the Eat Rumble.
And a fourth Rumble for Jey Uso tonight. Went for the step up insecurity, shit able to step out of harm's way.
Well, Jey Uso came out here with such energy, enhanced by this massive audience of Utahs. He's in danger of burning himself out way too quickly in this one. Gotta pace yourself.
You gotta think about the adrenaline dump for sure, especially when you're eating all over the place.
Shinsuke Nakamura over the top rope and eliminated by Jey Uso.
Well, Shinsuke Nakamura out of there.
On the face of the Japanese superstar.
Like, why would you go for a high knee kick by the ropes? See you later, Shinsuke.
Deep right to Fatu. Who's next? Number 21. phenomenal AJ Styles is back. Wait, you'll ever forget 2016. AJ Styles made his memorable debut in WWE in the Royal Rumble. He had a career rumble in 2022 when he eliminated 7 superstars. And now Styles is back, taking out McIntyre at the knees.
No ring rust whatsoever.
And flying forearm by Styles. AJ, knee right to the back of the neck. The phenomenal one.
25 years at the business end of this industry. At times grappling with career mortality. This is win now for AJ Styles.
What an all-star match. Maybe the greatest field in Rumble history. AJ, meet the werewolf.
AJ's had a hell of a long career. He's never met anything quite like this monster before.
Styles only ran after Fatu, however. Jacob misses wildly. Got it! Pele kick. By Styles. Vintage AJ Styles. Styles now. Pop up. Oh, what a backdrop.
Jacob Fatu just does not wear down.
I told you, he was my dark horse in this whole thing, Wade.
Unfading, impervious. There's nothing dark about that horse, Michael Cole.
He has armor on his entire body. Here comes 22.
Oh yeah, Cole! That's one big SOB coming into the Royal Rumble!
And he's seeing red, Wade, because of what Jacob Fatu did to him at Saturday night's main event.
He was seeing red 1 week ago after he got his head caved in by the Samoan werewolf covered in blood, and I cannot believe this man is back on his feet, intent on vengeance, it would seem.
He's the guy who won the greatest Royal Rumble back in 2018, where he eliminated 13 men, tying Brock Lesnar for the most ever in a Rumble match. He once eliminated 7 men in a row in 2017, and now we want some of Fatu.
We've got a couple of big old meat planets about to collide in the Royal Rumble.
And here we go, Strowman and Jacob Fatu. Man, this is turning into quite the rivalry here. Strowman now, what a cross body.
To taste the power of Jacob Fatu, the savagery of Jacob Fatu, and come back for more.
Buddy, now Jacob Fatu eliminated by Strowman. Oh, Strowman. Jesus. Oh, my God.
Braun Strowman eliminated Jacob Fatu. See you.
What the hell? Jacob, what are you doing?
Anything is Jacob Fatu's.
Pat, where are the damn cops in your city?
I don't know if it's not, if it's just the cops, National Guard, Army, maybe even the Marines.
And now everybody's teaming up on Strowman here. I gotta regain my composure here. He is a scary bastard.
Yeah, he definitely is. I'll tell you right now, you want to win this thing, you have to team up against Braun Strowman.
Number 23. The greatest of all time is here. John Cena and the retirement tour's begun. Strowman eliminated.
John Cena.
Looking to eliminate John's on hanging on. John Cena looking to win a third Rumble. Only Stone Cold Steve Austin is 1-3. John Cena has been down in the end. John Cena, attitude of John
John Cena roll back the clock, or is this just a nostalgia?
Well, shades of SummerSlam a couple of years ago.
Joe Top at the Rumble.
Interrupted. This just keeps getting better. This is hitting. Hall of Famer after Hall of Famer after Hall of Famer. CM Punk, who last year was in the Rumble for the first time in a decade. He was injured by Drew McIntyre. He was the final two with Cody Rhodes before being eliminated. He has never, ever main evented WrestleMania. He has an opportunity to do that if he wins the Rumble tonight.
Well, CM Punk has more haters around the world than anyone, but they have all shut their mouths over the past 12 months because CM Punk has proven that he not only has rolled back the years.
I feel like number 30 gonna be Seth Rollins, or like number 26 gonna be Seth Rollins.
I have got goosebumps. I'm thinking not. Cena, Reigns, Punk. Three men who have defined generations of the WWE.
Good luck picking a winner out of this group.
What about the rivalry with Punk and Cena over a decade ago? One of the greatest we've ever seen here in WWE.
The one driving force for CM Punk is to get himself that main event at WrestleMania, and it is not going to be easy.
And now we await number 25.
Knew it.
Holy! Oh, there are so many stories. The history with Punk and Rollins. How about what has transpired in Indianapolis with Reigns and Rollins? The Shield debuted here. The Shield broke up here. The Shield reunited here in this city. And it happens again tonight. Rollins, Punk, Cena, Reigns. This is insane.
Everybody left in the match at this point is amazing. And they are all conceivable WrestleMania main eventers, but only one of them can do it.
Rollins won this match in 2019. He knows what it's all about. And remember, folks, the reason Cody Rhodes is champion today.
Ooh, this is gonna be a good Royal Rumble, you know what I'm saying?
Most likely because of Seth Rollins sacrificing himself for Rhodes in WrestleMania. AJ Styles, let's not forget he's still in there. McIntyre's in there as well. So is Jey Uso. The top players in the planet are here in this match.
No, fellas, just winners. But only one of them can go on to victory.
Man, this is special. Special. I don't even know if that's the right word. This is a once in a lifetime. Never to be duplicated. Jey Uso now. Right here in front of us.
King of the Hall of Fame here. The Royal Rumble.
This place is electric packed. It is thunderous. Number 26 is coming. Who's it gonna be? Talk about a buzzkill.
How incredible would it be if
Don't even say it, Wade.
this dirty dog
Wait a minute. Wait, you're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot.
What a story! And what a tragedy!
Okay. Okay. Roman, Punk, AJ, Seth, Jay, Cena, come on.
There's a chance. It's a small one, but there is a chance that I will want would love nothing more than the dirty Dom to pull off the unimaginable.
You have a better chance of Paul Heyman walking in the ring and winning this match.
Dominic Mysterio thinks he's the biggest star in this ring whenever he gets in here, and it's that type of blind confidence that has really led him.
And there's Dirty Dom with the frog splash to Cena.
Throw him out, Dom. Shut the line.
And now channeling Rocky, what we say, Eddie Guerrero.
The modern day Latino heat.
Yeah, not so fast, Dom. Yeah, that's not going to work. Modern day idiot. And here's now Roman. Somebody dropped to Dominic. Good thing Dominic's got that skeleton gear on. He looks like one.
Show some respect to the world's greatest luchador, Michael Cole.
That lasted great in this match. Had a great 42 minutes.
And Mysterio did fantastic. Dom,
Yeah,
everybody's hoping
Dom trying to shake Roman's hand. Oh, here comes 27. Sami did not get involved in the Rhodes Owens match tonight like we thought he might. So Sami Zayn needs to win this match to main event WrestleMania for a world championship. Sami's talked a lot this week about the emotion of getting into this matchup and a great number of 27 wins.
Yeah, one of the luckiest numbers, historically speaking, in the Royal Rumble, but the odds have to be stacked against all competitors at this point, because everyone left.
The Lumberjacks are really damn good. There have been 4 winners from number 27 and number 28 in the Royal Rumble. So Sami drew a good number here tonight.
You draw a good number, and then you look in the ring at the kind of talent that's in there, and you feel like you've still got the short straw.
That's why the winner of this goes to main event WrestleMania. You got to get through everybody, all the greats tonight.
Things have really slowed down. Many of these men have been here for a long time.
Well, nobody wants to make a mistake at this point. Everybody's keeping an eye on that WrestleMania sign, realizing I'm pretty damn close at this point.
Remember on Raw, Sami Zayn had some words with CM Punk and Seth Rollins as well. Remember the accidental Haluva kick from Sami to Seth Rollins a couple of weeks ago.
Look at Dirty Dom. This is what you call a Bob Backlund strategy. Just hold on to that bottom row and hope everyone else eliminates themselves.
Backlund wasn't scared.
He wasn't scared, but he held on to that bottom row. Watch any match that Backlund was in the
But the point I'm making is not actually scared. Bob wasn't.
It doesn't matter. You can still win the match by being scared.
Number 28 is the newest member of Friday Night SmackDown thanks to the transfer window. Damian Priest, who became just the second person in history to cash in the Money in the Bank contract at WrestleMania, following the footsteps of a man who's still in the ring, Seth Rollins. And here comes Priest.
The Punisher on SmackDown has arrived. Yet another heavyweight talent former. World heavyweight champ in the ring. Looking to get back to the top of the mountain.
A lot of precision strikes, also very tall. It'll be tough to get out of here. Going old school.
And Priest now, oh, what a crossbody to McIntyre.
Old school punishment. Got that from his mentor, The Undertaker. There is no finer mentor on the planet.
And remember who McIntyre cashed the contract in on at WrestleMania. None other than Drew McIntyre. And now AJ Styles with Damian up top. Priest!
Jeez. Casual, of course, thanks in large part to the antics of CM Punk, who is still a...
Oh, Dominic from behind, of course. Once a Judgment Day member with Damian Priest, before Priest was excommunicated. Thanks for coming down. And there goes to the south of heaven there. And Dominic Mysterio is eliminated. No. I'm glad you didn't bet him.
Nobody failing Dominic Mysterio.
The dream is over.
his way. No spot will remain after this. Ha ha! Ha ha!
Come on, Cole, try to be neutral for once.
Dale! I thought you were going to be neutral.
The air is thick with the smell of Caborca and 70,000 people's loins are tingling.
That's right.
That was the most disgusting piece of color analysis I've ever heard.
Now, I've heard much worse from you.
Okay, thanks. LA Knight, 0-2 in non-Rumble matches. This is the first time in his career, Wade, he's been in the Rumble match.
Yes, it is. The megastar is amped up and ready to make a major statement here against the biggest and baddest in WWE.
Oh!
AJ Styles about
Back, neck breaker.
a little bit of heat. Heat.
Yeet versus Yeah. What a plenty of energy in this stadium.
Well, and Wade, we don't have to talk. It's amazing. This great crowd in Indianapolis is doing our job for us.
Was the best commentary you've ever done, Michael Cole.
Thanks, Wade.
Most welcome.
Sami Zayn eyeing Big Oos. Honorary Oos helping up Roman.
Remember, as you see, and then from behind is McIntyre. Heyman's out there at ringside. Remember, Punk's in this match. Paul still owes Punk a favor.
Yeah, a mystery favor that we really don't know the full details of.
Paul, can you tell us what that favor was, sir? That you owe Punk.
Sami's eliminated.
Sami is out. Sami Zayn eliminated in this match.
The wise man's lips are firmly sealed. His focus exclusively
Glasgow kissed by McIntyre.
on the tribal chief Roman Reigns.
This is the final entrant of the match. What are these
Fuck
men
is Randy Orton.
A Claymore!
Logan Paul. Now, what in the hell did they give Logan Paul number 30 in the Royal Rumble?
A former United States champion. Now part
They
of
should have gave his ass like number 12 or something.
Logan Paul enters his second Royal Rumble.
But if you thought Dirty Dom was hated in this building, the Maverick just broke the damn scale and he's ready to break some hearts by booking his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania.
Remember the viral moment he and Ricochet created a couple of years ago? Logan Paul now on the top rope. And there it is, exploding into that double clothesline.
Logan Paul drawing number 30. What a setup for the Maverick.
There are 10 men left. Who is going to go to WrestleMania? Logan Paul. Oh, great suplex by Paul to Jey Uso. Perfect flex delivered by Logan. Now, here's a good story here. The man who took the United States Championship from Logan Paul was...
L.A. Knight, yeah!
McIntyre's out! McIntyre's out!
And the mind continues to spiral. The Drew McIntyre, thanks to Damian Priest.
We are down to 9. Roman Reigns looks to eliminate LA Knight. Meanwhile, it's Seth Rollins stomping away on Logan Paul. They've had a history, a lot of harsh words exchanged between those two in matches as well.
And CM Punk said, let me get my turn.
And now AJ Styles wants some of Logan Paul. LA Knight wants his too.
Well, hate him or hate him, Logan Paul is always a appointment viewing, but it may be a short stop in this Rumble.
Knight looking to eliminate Logan Paul. Logan Paul on the apron now. LA Knight trying to eliminate Logan Paul. Paul's in trouble. We said it might be a short night for Logan. Logan now leaping from the ring to our announce table. His feet did not hit the floor. LA Knight cannot believe it.
The athleticism through the roof. And that just makes people hate him more, but technically, Logan Paul is still in the Royal Rumble.
Logan Paul said he will work smarter, not harder. And LA Knight just eliminated Priest on the other side. Priest is eliminated.
Logan Paul like a jungle cat jumping over to a desk. The herd is thinning, the numbers are dropping, and it's getting increasingly likely that Logan Paul isolated on an island over here on our desk.
And of course,
win this damn thing by doing literally nothing.
He's a bit part, so he's got to have a front.
Yeah, a lot of applaud costume from the crowd.
AJ Styles now eliminates LA Knight.
No!
And Logan commentating.
Yeah.
Logan.
Logan Paul now on the barricade.
He goes from commentating to the barricade. Feet have not touched the ground.
We have 7 left in this match. Logan Paul's still in it. He has not been eliminated as of yet. You got to figure out how Paul's going to get back into this thing. AJ Styles now sent out to the apron. Paul now to the steps. Paul is in. His feet have not touched the floor.
Little parkour going on here.
Logan Paul now targeting Styles. Logan Paul eliminates AJ Styles.
Brilliant from Logan Paul.
You got to give it up for him, Pat.
How could you not? Jungle Cat's to our desk, then the barricade, then to the stairs, and sneaks up and eliminates the phenomenal one.
Roman is looking at Logan. Remember the great match they had in Saudi Arabia a couple of years ago, where Logan almost shocked the world and ended Roman Reigns' streak as champion. Cena's in there, Uso's in there, Rollins and Puck.
Final 6 of a penny is dropping. You are tantalizingly close to winning this thing.
Who's going to the main event of WrestleMania?
Roman Reigns now goes after Logan Paul. Cena after Jey Uso. Puck now backs Rollins into the corner.
And with these 6 left in there, you're an absolute fool if you make a prediction from here.
Logan Paul now. CM Punk with Paul up on top. Bring on the GTS. Connects. Power slam. Big kick from Rollins. Super kick from Jay blocked. Oh, pedigree. Cena. Went to the AA. Superman punch. Stop.
The Shield are back in rhythm.
Stop.
The alliance is back on. But Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins can clear house and leave themselves to battle it out.
So much history. Roman is not forgotten that Rollins stabbed him in the back those many years ago. It may have cost Reigns the championship at WrestleMania. Roman has been obsessed with Seth Rollins since then. Everybody in this building, including myself, are on their feet.
What's good, what's good, what's good? Adriel.
So much history between the pair of them, they could have cleaned house by now. But they've only got eyes for one another.
Yeah, there's that deep down hatred and disdain. Reigns will never forget Rollins for breaking up the Shield, one of the greatest moves in the history of this company. Roman Reigns now with a big uppercut to Seth Rollins.
Too much history, too much pain between these two, and it's still costing them.
And pissed off, Roman Reigns now. Superman punch got caught by Seth Rollins. Rollins looking for a pedigree. Roman trying to fight out of it, and he does. He's got Seth up on his shoulders. Looking to eliminate Seth now.
Seth right
To the other side. Rollins trying to hang on. Roman trying to eliminate Seth Rollins. We have 6 left. 6 men left in this match.
Got 4 dead bodies around the ring while these two battle it out. Someone has to drop.
Rollins with a super kick. And Seth looking to put Roman away. Took some meat. Roman now. Seth is hanging on. Seth still hanging on. Somehow hanging on.
Amazing maneuverability from the architect, Seth Rollins.
And now CM Punk eliminates both men. And he looked Parkway. The hatred between those two cost both of them this match.
And CM Punk on the run to capitalize. What is it?
Punk's eliminated Punk.
He's not going to the main event of WrestleMania this year.
They're down to 3. Logan, Cena, Jey Uso.
Logan, Cena, and Jey Uso, the main 3.
Somebody separate these two.
Talk about hatred between Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. It's even more heated between CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Years in the making, we've been waiting for this to come to a head, but not in this way. You have to think the disappointment of being eliminated this deep into the Royal Rumble has set both men off the edge. Punk's been dropped.
Rollins now. Rollins is stalking Paul Heyman. Stalking Paul Heyman. Paul with nowhere to go. Roman, look out! Roman! Stop on the stairs! Seth's lost it! Seth has lost it!
It's the Royal Rumble. I was sure, but YouTube will be on some copyright stuff.
Rollins and Punk are fighting. Meanwhile, guys, the Rumble's still going on. We got Cena left, we got Paul left, we got Jey Uso left.
The three carcasses in the ring right now while we try and get some control out here. Complete devastation outside the ring.
Roman Reigns eliminated from the Royal Rumble. Same with Seth freaking Rollins by CM Punk. A lot of betting slips. Not kicked.
Listen, one of the most emotional, most intense moments that I've ever been a part of.
CM Punk looks absolutely inconsolable. We know how much he wanted that main event of WrestleMania. He literally quit the industry.
Meanwhile,
Once upon a time because he didn't get it.
let's reset here. We sold out over 70,000 in Indianapolis. We're down to 3 men. That man, the greatest of all time, John Cena, looking to win a third Rumble. Jey Uso, looking to create a miracle. Logan Paul, looking to shock the world.
Our tribal chief exits. Honorable Jey Uso and Logan Paul.
Logan and Jey now coming to blows.
Logan Paul, one of the biggest punchers in WWE. Jey Uso seemingly is equal here.
Logan as well. Remember, he's got that titanium plate in his hand. Jey now got caught. Logan spins him around, gets a kick into the face.
Vintage Jey Uso, Air Force One to the jaw.
This is all playing into the favor of John Cena, who's getting maximum recovery time.
Yeah, John Cena moves out of harm's way. Cena now stalking Logan Paul.
What a smart veteran move by Cena. Let these two slug it out.
John Cena now. Logan Paul sent to the corner into Uso. John Cena with a big elbow.
Superman is back.
He's not thinking about. Yes, he is.
Eliminate 2 birds with 1 stone.
Jey Uso kicked the ball. Logan Paul's eliminated. We're down to Cena and Uso.
John Cena and Jey Uso, who going to WrestleMania. It's a Peacock. You gotta get the $8 subscription for the regular one. And that's when you can watch the Wwe Rumble. I ain't gonna lie, this shit fire. Probably the best Wwe Rumble so far. You telling me Jey Uso going one-on-one with John Cena to see who going to WrestleMania? Tough.
John Cena, a 16-time world champion. Jey Uso, one of the greatest tag team champions of all time, looking to make it in the singles ranks. Cena and Uso, the final two of the Rumble. John Cena now taking control with a headbutt. Cena ducks underneath. John Cena now, big shoulder tackle. Here we go, guys. Cena targeting Uso. He's got him in a position. Looked up the WrestleMania zone. He's got him in a position. Jey Uso looked up underneath. Kick now to Cena. Cena's in trouble.
Jey scrambling with everything he's got. This is it. Come on,
Jey trying to eliminate John. Come on, Jey. Come on, John. I don't know who they'll root for. Who do you root for?
the underdog or the guy who's done it time and time again.
Could you imagine Jey Uso wins the Royal Rumble? What a story either way. Jey trying to eliminate John. John's in trouble on the top rope. It's all about WrestleMania in Las Vegas.
And this match, so much of it balanced on a knife edge. And the upper hand suddenly goes to the Yeetmeister.
Both men are down.
I feel like John Cena gonna win the Royal Rumble.
Who's gonna get back to their feet? Who's gonna punch their ticket? Who's gonna make history at the biggest Royal Rumble of all time? What a scene! What a moment!
Jey Uso's gonna dig so deep to do something he's never been capable of.
Trying to eliminate John. Jey now up over the top of the apron. John thought he won. John thought he won. Jey hung on. Jey hung on.
John's so exhausted he wasn't playing for it.
John Cena over the top. Both men are on the apron. Both are on the apron. Moment of truth here. Jey trying to get back into the ring. Cena as well.
Excuse me.
Both men teetering on the apron, close to elimination, exchanging blows.
Disaster waiting for you down below.
No risk it, no biscuit. Who's over the super kick? John just hanging on. Just hanging on. Look at the elbow. Jey hanging in there.
Jey Uso won.
Jey Uso is
Jey Uso!
Ladies and gentlemen, it is no longer just a nickname. It is no longer a moniker. Jey Uso is truly the main event at WrestleMania. Mad respect.
For the sound of John Cena's body hitting the floor was amplified by millions of jaws around the world.
Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble.
Doing so.
Damn.
Earned his pay.
Main event for real. Wait, who did he say he was gonna go after? I think he said Gunther.
The Youth is headed to the main event of WrestleMania. It's when the bloody started dropping Rollins and Reigns dumped out by CM Punk, who surely had one foot in the main event of WrestleMania to Logan Paul. Ruined it all. But this is when things turn supremely ugly. Seth freaking Rollins losing his mind with a second stop on the steel steps to the tribal chief. John Cena pulling off his standard Superman antics, dumping the Maverick, Logan Paul the hell out of there, and then it was simply a coin-flipping luck. Like John Cena had done the inevitable until Jey Uso did the incredible.
Hell yeah, Jey Uso! One of the biggest upsets in Royal Rumble history.
Yeah. Just in awe of this man. What a hero Jey Uso has been for a hell of a long time, and this is nothing more than that man deserves.
Get your ass up here, Cole! You two wait!
Oh, I'm going to bring the habit of a lifetime. I'm too excited.
Wait, you're crushing it!
I'm in. This is great.
What about me?
You too, Cole.
70,000! A volcanic view! And no one is left! The celebration of a lifetime! The emotion overcoming Jey Uso!
You did this, Jey.
I'm about to get him all loose! Let's go! It's just me, O's! You guys are really on beat. Who cares? It's a celebration!
So many emotions must be going through the mind of Jey Uso and his billions and millions of supporters around the world.
Think about the family, his brother Jimmy, plus his dad, Rikishi. Ladies and gentlemen, Jey Uso is truly the main event.
You ready to be jealous?
And a lot of that shit was fire.
We're not the bad guys. We're just the guys trying to get home.
They're ghost possessing giant robots. Thanks for the heads up.
You know nothing about each other.
People meet randomly all the time.
Why is this any crazier?
You got married.
Yeah.
We can all agree this is a scary cult. We're waiting for the other shoe to drop. We're in a docu-series, and this is episode 2.
Dude, completely.
Big money's on the line, just smell it in the air.
What would you do for it?
I like money. I have a foundational plan here. What? I like money. He's getting tough out psychological warfare. And then I'll just stab him in the back.
I am here to bankrupt the banker.
Are you crazy?
NBC's Deal or No Deal Island, Wednesday on Peacock. Let's go.
Applebee's really big meal deal for $9.99. Size matters when it comes to our big classic bacon cheeseburger, plus endless fries and drinks, all for just $9.99.
I heard someone was playing a Stegosaurus in her
Peacock.
school play.
Peacock is where you can watch all the pay-per-views.
Every day, nature made. Made with quality.
Netflix, they only show Monday Night Raw.
Every day. With over 50 years of expertise behind every bottle. Nature Made, the #1 pharmacist recommended vitamin and supplement brand.
How will earning unlimited cash back make you feel? Well, a little like this. And like this. It takes two to feel the joy. Earn unlimited 2% cash back. 1% when you buy and 1% as you pay with the City Double Cash Card.
Introducing McValue at McDonald's. With McValue, you can buy one and add any one of these for only $1. Oh, look at that. You can do the same thing during breakfast. You see, at any moment of the day, McValue can take you to a place where a whole new menu of possibilities exist, inspiring you to order more from life than you could ever imagine. And while you're here, I can't wait to meet you. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
To buy or not to buy? That is their question. And nobody knows shoppers better than Shopify, the undisputed, undefeated checkout champion of the world. This living legend can boost conversions up to 50%, which means way less of these and way more of that. So if your business is in it to win it, win with Shopify. I love the racks. Racks on racks on racks on racks on racks. I love the third racks. Superb models, all the find-in-place items.
Got it. What? We are here at Lucas Oil Stadium where they are eating deep to the night. Glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Peter Rosenberg and Big E. And this crowd has made its way here for the concourse. And Jey Uso is the talk of the town, coming up big, winning the men's Royal Rumble. Tonight's Royal Rumble post show is brought to you by Metrics. Big 100 protein bars. Always keep it 100. This is the aftermath here at Lucas Oil Stadium. An all-time classic in the Royal Rumble. Biggie, I will start with you. Your first reaction.
Yeah, Joe, man, I got emotional. I am still emotional. I've known Jey Uso for 15 years. I've said it before. I picked this man up 15 years ago when he didn't have a car. I remember when we were broke doing this. The Usos were our greatest tag team rivals. 5 months going straight. To see him go from all those struggles to this point, to winning the Royal Rumble, you don't know. That is my brother. That is someone I love. Jay to see his climb. You don't know in the tag team you're so often told you belong here. Your ceiling is here. But to see him break through that glass ceiling and get that rightful spot for the Royal, are you kidding me? Jay Uso is the winner of the men's Royal Rumble match. That's crazy. And I love it. I love it for him. I love it.
Here with you in just a moment, but we just got word that Jackie Redmond is with Jey Uso.
Jey Uso, my guy, congratulations. Main event Jey Uso is going to the main event of WrestleMania. How good does it feel to hear those words?
Yee, Jackie, yo. Yee. Uso, videos. Day one. It's just me, Uso. It's going to be a party tonight. It's going to be a party tonight, Uso. It's my turn. It's my turn, Jackie. Yo.
Jay, I got no doubt that there is going to be a party tonight. Your son is here once again. You are on a hell of a run the last 12 months in WWE. And listen, I just heard Big E singing your praises. He was talking about how it's so common in this business that when you're successful in the tag team division, nobody sees you breaking out of that. You have done exactly that over the last year, and you did it just like your song says. It's just you, Uso. It's just you going to the main event of WrestleMania. How proud are you of this achievement?
Hey, Big E, I love you over there too, dog. And you damn right. We're from the tag division. They ain't never see us coming. They ain't never see me coming. But guess what? I just won the damn Royal Rumble 2025. I bet y'all ain't see that. Hey, I bet y'all ain't see that coming. Hey, that's another thing you gonna see coming, though, is that me main event WrestleMania and becoming the new world heavyweight champion. And I'm telling you right now, 4 letters, 1 word. Jeez. Come on, man.
Congratulations once again to Jey Uso. The party has already started. Tess, I'm going to send it back to you.
And he's celebrating side by side with his son. Great job, Jackie Redmond. Peter, there is an authenticity to the emotion of Jey Uso that is irresistible to the fans.
100%, and that is why when people ask us, why are you a wrestling fan? It's moments like this, it's people like Jey Uso. We get to see people become superstars and realize their dreams.
When you download Peacock, you can watch any pay-per-view, including WrestleMania.
I'm gonna put this out here right now. You can talk 92.
Even the one from last year, the one that just happened.
Tonight we had something
You could watch all of that on Peacock.
Royal Rumble match of all time.
Listen, and that is not recency bias, and what we're just coming off of the energy, it was that good. As you see the winners tonight, the results from this Royal Rumble, listen, we had other classic moments, a ladder match that took our breath away, and the women's winner of the Royal Rumble, she is back. Charlotte Flair returned. She looks sensational. The rehab, the recovery, as good as ever. We're just moments away from Charlotte Flair. But Biggie, one quick comment on what you saw there.
Man, let's give a lot of love to Charlotte. I have torn my ACL. Coming back from something like that, to go back to the very top where she belongs, I am so proud of her. She is someone who is driven. She is ambitious. She is not ready to be someone who puts over the young girls. No, she wants to be at the top, and she earned that right tonight.
You see that moment there, too, by the way. We got to talk about Roxanne and the night that she had.
Yeah.
That you talk about a coming out party.
Roxanne Perez, the runner-up, who went the distance.
What a monster night for her as well. Nia Jax very impressive, but in the end, the queen is back and doing what she does. Main eventing at WrestleMania.
Yeah, Roxanne Perez was there at the end. Nia Jax there at the end. But standing tall and pointing to that WrestleMania sign was Charlotte Flair. And I'll tell you, the air changes in the stadium when Charlotte Flair enters, as we will go to the press conference and hear from the Women's Royal Rumble winner, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair, congratulations on winning the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble. We now open up the floor to questions. We start off in the front row.
Thank you, Saxton.
Sure, congratulations, Charlotte. You look lovely. I wanted to, of course, ask you how it felt to win the Rumble, but on top of that, your recovery.
From you guys and fans since I started in 2012. And I got into this business because of my little brother. And when my knee injury happened in December and it took me out, I just kept thinking,
Like, I can't go out this way. And then it made me realize how far I've come, and I was doing it because of him. And then seeing all the fans keeping up with all of my injury updates throughout the year with rehab, and like, we miss you, Charlotte, we love you, Charlotte. And like, as a performer, sometimes you do feel like, do I still got it? You know, what am I coming back to do? I've done it all. And coming back tonight and winning the Rumble 2 times, it's like, no, I'm coming back to do it all over again. That's how hungry I am. And little secret, when I came out tonight, you guys, I couldn't get my robe off. I was like, good thing I remembered how to wrestle, because like, I can't get this robe off. It had been so long, so it felt great. Thank you.
Pluggo with Love Wrestling, congratulations on becoming the first 2-time Women's Royal Rumble winner. Did you want to rip that robe off first of all when you were in that
I had to
moment?
rip it off. I had to rip the buckle off.
And then, how did it feel to get the opportunity to become the first 2-time Royal Rumble winner on the women's side? It's such a hungry Women's Royal Rumble this year. NXT showed out, legends were there, you're coming off of recovery, and then you come out on top. How did that make you feel?
I feel as if there was a woman to win the Rumble 2 times to be the first, it would have been myself. Okay. I'll have a nice answer too. Seeing how far NXT has come and being in there with all the new girls, from Stephanie to Roxanne to everyone else, like seeing how excited they were, seeing how hungry they were, and remembering being where they were at that time, it really made me realize how much the industry has changed and how big NXT has become. So I hope having the opportunity to face them, but I really think any of those girls could have been in my spot tonight. That's how good they are. I just happen to, be top girl.
Third row.
Charlotte, Graham Matthews with Bleacher Report. Just talking about your return, there's been a lot of rumblings about this new attitude that you're bringing back to WWE, the top girl attitude, embracing the Flair legacy.
Continue.
What is Charlotte Flair all about in 2025 compared to the last year?
Everything. I want it all. I'm the history-making, groundbreaking, never scared, always prepared, self-made, and always paid, the woman of WWE. And I'm coming for my title at WrestleMania. I just haven't decided which one.
Next question. Right here.
Hi, Charlotte. Isa with Lucha Libre Online.
Hi, Mama.
You were missed. The last time you won the Rumble, you went for the NXT World Championship. We have some new championships introduced in your time off. Is there any chance you're looking at those?
Oh, you're right. I guess you'll have to watch Monday NXT and SmackDown. You never know.
All right, I think that's our last question. One more.
You guys scared?
Oh, sorry.
Really? I'm all smiles right now.
Hi, Steve Hall from 10 Count Media. Mentally, when you're preparing to come back, how emotional is it for you to realize, like, you've done everything, but when you return, like, mentally, are you able to think, when I step in the ring, will my legs just give out? Will I have an issue with that? Like, how do you feel when you step into the ring knowing you came back from a pretty serious injury?
Did you see my bedazzled brace? Yeah, I was like, I can't go out. Oh, she's been, hit or miss for 2 years. You guys, I have been on the road since 2012 and have been a champion every single year for 9 years. I took 1 year off. Give me a break, okay? Because you're gonna get tired of me. Because I'm coming for all the gold. For me, it was just like, what if I can't come back the Charlotte that everyone expects? And that really was hard on me. So, to me, the rehab and getting back in the ring, was it like second guessing myself? Okay, now I'm like scared to get injured because I've never been injured. And that was a hurdle that I had to overcome because I'm like waiting for the shoe to drop, because that really did. The night that I got hurt with Asuka, there was like 8,000 soldiers in the audience. And when I first dinged my knee, I was like, well, I can't stop the match. These people give their lives for me, and they're here for a show. And I just kept going, and then I fell on the top rope on my neck. And then here, we come back live because I was in break. And then next thing you know, I hit Asuka with another move, and then I'm on my face. And I just kept thinking, like, what is going on? I can't give up for these fans. And then living with that for a year, going, oh my gosh, is that going to happen to me again, was really hard. But coming out tonight and hearing my music and seeing the signs and...
No cap. I thought John Cena was going to
I
win.
need to get the first match under my belt. And here's the thing, I'm going to...
But I ain't gonna lie, it's a good thing that Jay did win. It's a good thing that either John Cena or Jay Uso was going to win.
Charlotte,
Because
thank you so much.
damn
Once
sure
again,
ain't want Brian
congratulations
Breaker
on punching your ticket to the main event
Jacob Fatu
of
win.
WrestleMania.
Thank you guys.
So that is Charlotte
Nor
Flair,
did I
she's the
want
winner of the
Drew
Women's
McIntyre
Royal
to
Rumble.
win.
She says, I'm coming for all the gold. The question is, which gold will she be going for?
It seemed like Drew McIntyre losing streak just keep on adding up.
Which way you see it, E?
Racking up them
I love the
losses.
Tiffany Stratton match, but man, the match with Rhea that she had at WrestleMania, the last time match of the year, I'd love to see that again. Both options are really so great. I'd love to see both.
I think I lean Tiffy time. That match intrigues. It just feels right, doesn't it? Well, they're both so dangerous from the turnbuckle. Like, don't you want to see them flying across the ring from each other? I think that would be a wonderful match to watch. I'll tell you what I really love about Charlotte. That was a different version of her at that podium.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Like, there was another level to her confidence. I love self-made, always paid. Two very important points when it comes to Charlotte Flair. I'm excited for this Charlotte Flair season we're about to get.
Listen, if you've been following her recovery and rehab and the social media posts that she put forth, you know the level of work she's been putting in to reach this moment. It is wonderful to have her back for the first
That's
time
the same
in December
reason.
of 2023. Real quick,
I
we
really
already
thought he
gave
was
credit
going
to
to be
Roxanne
out
for her
like
run
early
off
on
position
in the
the
match.
longest time now
Like when
in
Brian
women's
Breaker
Royal
speared him
Rumble
or some
history.
shit like that, I
Liv
thought he
Morgan
was going to
went
get out.
deep. We had a great run by Nia Jax.
That's the
remaining
thing.
6 at a time.
These wrestlers, they'll hit their finisher and then try to go after somebody else instead of throwing the other person out on the rope, over the ropes. See, if I was in the Royal Rumble, I'd hit my finisher and throw everybody over the ropes.
We're talking about Stephanie. We're talking about Roxanne. So
Shit.
many incredible performances.
I'd buy me a luchador mask and motherfucking be a Filipino luchador.
And how about she just signed a deal, Jordan Grace with a great appearance as well. And of course, shout out my girl, Nikki Bella is back. Nikki Bella is back.
All right, let's discuss now the ladder match. We're going to dig into this for a bit. Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens took it to a place that very few are capable of. Jackie Redmond has a report for us.
Tess, guys, thank you so much. Listen, we all saw how intense that ladder match between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens was. We obviously could see that Kevin Owens was in rough shape after that match was complete, but I also have it on good authority that the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes is dealing with multiple injuries. I can't confirm the intensity or severity of those injuries, but what I can tell you is that they're bad enough that Cody will not be addressing the media in tonight's press conference. In fact, his in-ring status might even be up in the air as well. What I can confirm for you, Tess, is that Cody Rhodes will still attend Friday Night SmackDown this week in Memphis. But considering it is officially WrestleMania season, this could be devastating news if Cody Rhodes is unable to compete for any amount of time. Back to you.
Jackie, right on top of things, we appreciate that. It is not shocking news in watching that match to understand that Cody Rhodes has suffered injuries, is receiving medical observation, and to that point will not be able to join us in the press conference today. I'll go back, Biggie, to that Fisherman's Buster off the top rope that went through the ladder, and that was one of at least 10 moments in the match where you had grave concern for Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, there's a term, Pyrrhic victory. This feels like a Pyrrhic victory, where he won the match, but was it worth it? Knowing what his body went through?
The Alabama slam through the ladder bridge was absolutely unbelievable to watch.
Guys, we've all watched. You participated in. We've all watched many matches like this, many great ladder matches. I saw things in that match I've never seen. The Alabama Slam. We're obviously all talking about Cody and very concerned. I was also, as big a jerk as the guy is, I have to admit, concerned for Kevin Owens taking that Alabama
Somebody
Slam
wrote
right through the ladder.
WWE in the comments.
Insane stuff. We were watching together, shocked the
That
entire
man,
match.
Cody Rhodes threw that man Kevin Owens through the ladder.
I turned to you.
That's what his ass
This
did.
is not a match. This is not a ladder
Kept trying to do that
match. This is
damn
an all-out
fisherman
fight.
buster and shit.
There's a level of viciousness and violence that we're seeing. We will talk about that a little later on, but we want to get
I don't
back
swing that
to
way.
what took place with Jey Uso. From main event Jey Uso to now WrestleMania main event Jey Uso as he is making his way to the press conference in what was an absolutely loaded field. Top heavy from start to finish. We saw superstars, including John Cena in the end. It's this man now taking to the press conference. Jey Uso is headed to the main event of WrestleMania.
We're now joined by the man who scored the upset win tonight in the men's Royal Rumble, Jey Uso. The floor is open. We'll start with our first question in the front row.
Hi, Adam Bernard from Screen Rant. First, Jay, yeet, and congratulations. Right over here. Yeet. Hey, yeet. Thank you, sir. So this was arguably one of the most loaded and stacked Royal Rumbles in WWE history. What does that say about your position with the company winning this match with all of this talent?
Means a lot. I think the company going forward with me, they trust me now. You know, and I'm not gonna let them down. There was some heavy hitters in there. I was a heavy hitter too. And like John says, you know, my time's now, man. My time is now. And I was screaming that out there the whole night, man. It's my turn. It's my turn. And y'all gonna see. I'm just gonna go up from here, man. This Yeet train is just now getting started. I'm telling you. Y'all let me rock, man. Let me keep cooking. Yeet.
Jay, right over here. Congratulations.
Thanks, Zeus.
We mentioned the big hitters. What did it mean to you to be able to go out there, final two, with John Cena in his final year of professional wrestling and share that moment with him?
Emotional.
Bro, what in the fuck is you?
I'm in there face to face. The crowd going crazy. It is kind of crazy because I can't hear nobody but him, me and him in there. And before we start getting the rocket, man, I'm happy for you, Luce. Like, I enjoy the little real things that happen in there that slide through. I take it to heart, man. And I never would have thought it'd be, me and John Cena was the final two. His ass almost got me twice in there, but I'm glad though. I'm very glad it was John Cena.
Hey Jay, Adrian Hernandez of Unlikely right over here. What up, Jay?
Yeah,
hey, we spoke a month ago and you told me about how you got it out.
You're
now going from a WrestleMania pre-show match in a tag team to now main eventing by yourself. How does that feel?
Feels great. I'm the definition of real hard work. I ain't never complained. Just went to work every day. I said it out there like I'm like a tag team guy. Ain't nobody see me coming. No one saw this coming. I just stick to the code, man. Love what I do. Respect the locker room. And it'll all come back to you 10 times fold. And that's what happened tonight, Luce. And I felt love. I felt energy, man. I really feel love when the WWE Universe looks at me. They see I'm on root for this dude. Even if you've never watched our product before, I just want to bring out like positivity, energy, man, especially for the kids. And it's all working, man. So I'ma still come out the mud, even though I got it now. So I still same mentality. I'm about to take it, dude. So I'm about to take it over. I'm about to take over.
Final question.
Hey Jay, right here. Joe Torres from Contralona. You just won the Rumble. Congrats. Last week, you couldn't defeat Gunther on Saturday night's main event, but now you have the opportunity to face either Gunther for the world title or either the undisputed champion Cody Rhodes, your friend. Have you thought about What title are you going to challenge at WrestleMania?
Man, it was, you know what? I was screaming like, you know, when I win the Royal Rumble 2025 Royal Rumble, I was screaming Gunther. But once you really like when it's in concrete right now, and it's after the Rumble, and I really want it, you know, man, I'm looking at both of them like, all right, well, you know, I mean, we're gonna eat here. I mean, I don't know, man, but I would like one more crack at Gunther, and I really feel like I can beat Gunther. Yeet.
Jay, once again, congratulations.
Man, hold on, man. Appreciate it. What up, Saxon, though? And that baby blue, and Osama's here. She been here since all her daddies. Hey, yo, appreciate it, though, man. Appreciate it. All y'all. Yeets. Love, thank y'all.
So Jey Uso is wasting no time in mentioning Gunther right away, the World Heavyweight Championship. Listen, I said to you earlier tonight, I thought he looked excellent on Saturday night's main event right up until the end.
He really did. I think Jay, for people a year ago, maybe was still trying to find his footing as a singles wrestler. He's seasoned now. It has been another year since last year. He's grown. He's ready for that spot, and I'm excited to see him main event WrestleMania.
And Peter, let's get into the bigger story, the career arc of Jey Uso for a moment. Now, in the history of WWE, we've had Kofi Mania, we've had movements. He just invoked the Yeet movement. The guy who's the hard worker, who you don't see coming, who just put the time in, was the locker room guy, and all of a sudden, the people get behind him, and you get nights like this.
Yeah, it sounds familiar, and it was another guy who had a wide movement. The yes movement with Daniel Bryan, right? It certainly comes to mind. We remember that great moment. You think about your former partner, Kofi Kingston.
Somebody got a Filipino flag up in the audience.
And you mentioned, Tess, the organic love for him, the Yeet, the moves, the way that dude talks on television, that is who he is 24/7, 360.
On my screen, I am tuned in. And I said that before they let him talk. Now they gave him a mic, and he's like, I live in the Bay now, and I love it. He's bringing out that Bay Area slang. That man is incredible.
I mean, I feel like he should have, because then they just give John Cena so many other chances at the Elimination Chamber and shit. He can easily get his way inside the championship picture and win his 16th or 17th title.
Seeing the way that the fans have picked up, seeing the way the fans have embraced a guy like Jacob Fatu, that guy is a monster. He is a true monster.
And can I just say, we got to mention John Cena for a moment.
We are. Let's get right into it. He came in at number 23.
And I can tell you guys, when John Cena came out, and I saw him say, "Last time is now." He held up the towel.
You got emotional. I saw it on you.
Guys, in 2004 or 5, I had been out of WWE for many years. And I one day heard the theme song with the MOP. And I went, who's this guy using hip hop? And I turned it around, and it was John Cena. And I never tell this story, but like, that is the reason this whole thing became my life again. And how many people here fell back in love with WWE because of John Cena? And it's an epic 20-year run, and to see him right now say that was the last time we're ever seeing him run to the ring at a Rumble, it was incredibly emotional.
Biggie, there was a stretch that started with Cena's entry at 23, that went to CM Punk, and of course the pop you always get with Punk, right through Rollins at 25, where there wasn't a lot of action, and it didn't matter, because the This Is Awesome chant was rocking this place.
And look, Drew was in the ring.
Yes.
AJ Styles was in the That's 6 former world champions. This men's Rumble, I think in my entire time, the last 15 years I've been with the company, this is probably my favorite men's Rumble match. It was stacked from top to bottom. Someone needs to check on iShow Speed. Is that man still alive? How are his internals? I'm worried about him, because that was the spear of a lifetime for Braun Breaker.
By the way, props to iShow Speed. He showed up as a celeb guest.
He got right.
And was about as entertaining in 90 seconds as you could be. Put his body on the line to get the Royal Rumble.
Let's take the conversation with Cena here, because this was obviously one of the headlines coming back. The farewell tour is now underway. The action was impressive at times, and then it went out to the apron, where we didn't know how this thing was going to finish up. On the apron, he went for the AA, got the push, and in the end, he's the runner-up. How do you grade out Cena's evening?
He had a great night, a great showing. I think more than anything, just getting the love from the fans, just getting that opportunity to say goodbye his way, the right way. But to see him in the final two, you know, we were all talking at the desk. Is it going to be Jay? Is it going to be Cena? We were really split. I feel like a lot of us, we were really pushing for Jay. But seeing Cena become the 17-time world champion to stand atop that mountain alone is something that I think a lot of fans would like to see. But obviously, we're all very, very excited, and our heart is warm to see Jey Uso win.
And this moment between the two, of course, the respect, that's what it's all about, right? And that's one of the reasons John Cena has come back to WWE. So awesome, man.
Came down to Logan Paul, John Cena, and Jey Uso, and now here is the living legend, the farewell tour, John Cena.
Good evening, everybody. Thanks for showing up. In these things, usually I field all questions and go way too long. I would like to do something different tonight. I'd like to play a little game. It's called Who Can Get the Headline Out Fast Enough. So I'll be fielding no questions and try to do my best to make a statement moving forward. In the 23 years I've been in this business, I know there are different perspectives about my path, but my truth is I've never used my opportunities for a spot that I haven't earned. Tonight was special for many reasons, but it has begun to sink in that it was my last Royal Rumble. And at Las Vegas, and looking at the sign, when it was down to 2, and I had a moment to let the energy sink in, I realized that Las Vegas is my last WrestleMania. The last time I main evented a WrestleMania was 2013. That's a long time ago. The reason that hasn't been at the forefront in my mind, I've been a gimmick, I've been the first match, I've been in the middle, I've shared beers with the fans. Because my truth, my perspective is I've always done what's best for business. Tonight, standing in that ring, I wanted this experience to be a tour of goodwill. I've openly admitted I don't know how much I have left in the tank. And I just wanted to do something that would be nice for all of us to get together and have a good time. Unfortunately tonight, it dawned on me that that's not best for business. What is best for business is I main event WrestleMania. And what is best for business is, for the first time, I confidently say that I'm going to win a 17th championship. So I'm announcing tonight that I will compete in the Elimination Chamber. And I'm saying that because after 23 years of loyal service to this company, I feel that opportunity is earned. And yes, I'm flying back to Hungary to film a movie, so what I'm going to do is give my 5 other opponents 1 month to slander my name and bolster their self-confidence the best that I can. I told Toronto when I announced my retirement that I was grateful for the city and I would be back. And I would be back to kick ass. It is time to walk that talk and be who I say I am. I am going to the Elimination Chamber to win, and I'm going to main event my final appearance in WrestleMania and win a 17th championship, because that's what's best for business. And I say that because it is not best for my ego. It is not best for my business. I have built my existence here off of hard work, loyalty to this company, and respect for all of its branches. I will win 17 not for me. I will win 17 to someday shake the hand of the person who wins 18. Thank you very much.
That is as strong and as compelling a post-show press conference comment as you will ever hear. If you want to understand the very essence of purpose and dedication and professionalism, look no further than what you just saw out of John Cena.
So, first of all, I speak, I think, for all fans when I say I'm so glad to hear John Cena saying, I'm tired of having these gimmick spots at WrestleMania, an unannounced match. He does deserve to be in the main event at WrestleMania. And also, we already heard Jey Uso sort of being hungry about Gunther. Are we able to fantasize about a world where we get John Cena and Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania?
Listen, he says that's the target, Big E. He says, he's gonna win the chamber. WrestleMania. Now, Elimination Chamber. Want to remind everybody, it's coming your way March 1st from Toronto at the Rogers
You
Center.
heard it
That's the big
first, March
stadium,
1st.
the Rogers Center, where the Blue Jays play. That's March 1st in Toronto, right here
I'll
on
be watching.
Peacock. Where do you think Cena is right now in terms of acquitting himself and delivering on what he just stated?
He's ready. He's ready. Obviously, he's out filming a movie. We all know about this. He's going to be abroad for a little bit. But I see someone who's dialed in. You know, I think about a year ago or so, I thought we were going to see a Cena who was ready to just come in, have a little bit of fun, and dip out. But seeing this fighter, seeing this focus, seeing, you know, his fans, this is what his fans want. They don't want the Cena who's just happy to be here and I want to make other guys look good. No, they want to see the Cena who is ready to go out on top. And I love this version of him. It is so exciting to think the match with Cody, I think, is fire. But look, the other participants in that Elimination Chamber match are not going to go out quietly.
No.
They're going to have a lot of things to say about that. I cannot wait for March 1st in Canada.
I just remember a time, I don't know if everyone here remembers this, there was a time in WWE when a lot of us got sick of John Cena winning. All the guy did was win. You're like, is John Cena ever going to lose? I think I speak for everyone now when I say we want to see John Cena win the big one more time. And he can't do that unless he wins the Chamber in Toronto. And that is a tall task, Joe Tess.
So we've covered everything with Jey Uso. We've covered everything with John Cena. We've mentioned Fatu. We got to get into quickly Seth, Roman, and Punk, and that sequence that took place and what happened outside the ring, Biggie.
Oh, it was juicy. It was juicy. That Seth and Punk, that is a fire that I don't know if it will ever be extinguished. I love the passion.
What's good? What's good? What's
that
good?
face-off, you know, seeing Punk, seeing Roman, seeing Seth, those three, we wondered, is it a possible triple threat? Like, where is this going? There's so many different avenues and lanes for that to go. And that's what I love about this season. We are officially on the road to WrestleMania. And I want to see how all the pieces come together. I'm so excited to see it all.
I've never seen you get this excited.
Lots of you from the Men's Royal Rumble. Jey Uso is your winner on a wonderful night here in Indianapolis. Tonight's Royal Rumble press conference is powered
That's
by
crazy because he was saying, he was like, watch this. Like when everybody was on the ground and he, like a small part, I could hear him talking to the fans, talking about watch this. And I'm guessing that's what he meant. But then he got eliminated by John Cena. And I was weak as hell.
But in the end, the Street Profits coming away making big headlines with both their interference in the match and then their beatdown afterwards.
Yeah, that was a new look for Montez.
Yes, it
Angelo.
was.
A new attitude, which I think, Biggie, a lot of people have been waiting for.
Yes.
They want to see the Street Profits go to that next level.
They are far too talented to be guys who just go, you know, on TV every now and then. I have been waiting to see the ascension of those two, the work they put in. Look, I'm good friends with both those guys. I saw Dawkins backstage. He told me he had just had meniscus surgery 2 weeks ago. This man is open and honest with me, but that was not the version that Angelo Dawkins. I did not see him on TV. That's a version I don't know, but I'm excited to see where this goes.
And meanwhile, the action that we had in the 2 out of 3 falls was sensational. The Skull and Bones by Motor City Machine Gun as they worked their way back into this match. That was the second fall. Of course, it came down to the end, and that is where this is exactly what happened with Angelo Dawkins, with hitting him with the crutch. The next thing you know, meet in the middle, and all of a sudden, Gargano and Ciampa retain. They are still the WWE Tag Team Champions.
This match was such a nice meat in the sandwich of this Royal Rumble card.
It was.
We had these 2 incredible Rumbles, and then in the middle, this incredible wrestling match that you get right there. 2 out of 3 falls between 2 tag teams who can simply just go in Machine Guns and DIY.
Yeah, so much technical ability there too. But what I love with the Street Profits, that statement was, we're coming for everybody. We're coming for all of y'all.
Sensational night. Again, Jey Uso, we heard him moments ago, calling out Gunther, Charlotte Flair, very emotional. And then what we just heard from John Cena in what is yet another record-breaking evening for WWE. The architect of it all is our Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, and newly minted, soon-to-be Hall of Famer.
Levesque.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. All of you witnessed what I thought was a spectacular event tonight. Before we get started on that, I just wanted to thank everybody here from Indiana Sports Corp
everyone from Lucas Oil Stadium. My friend Patrick Talty, who was instrumental in us coming here. Want to thank Tyrese Halliburton for being instrumental in us coming here, and also Pat McAfee, who I will talk about some more in a moment. Everybody here in Indianapolis could not be better partners. I know I say that a lot. This is just a spectacular partnership here. This truly was a takeover of the city. When you flew in, it's all you saw. When you landed, it's all you saw. When you were walking through the airports, there were places to make signs if you were coming to the event. Just WWE was everywhere in this city. You could feel it with the people walking around. You could feel it everywhere we went. So thank you to everybody here for being such gracious hosts and allowing us to come in and do what we do for you. Tonight was the highest grossing Rumble in history. But more than that, it was the third largest gate in WWE history, and for a single night event, it was the largest gate WWE has ever done. We had 70,347 people in attendance here tonight.
They had 70,000 people in attendance.
In every other way. The only event
You know
that
that parking
has
lot
beaten
was
this,
packed like a motherfucker.
tonight since the last year's
70,000.
WrestleMania 40, the Sunday night and the Saturday night. But other
You know how
than
many
that,
cars
this
look
has,
like?
beaten every record we ever had. We had people here from all 50 states and 48 countries from around the world. That's a lot of people coming into this city. So I hope we delivered back on that partnership that I spoke about earlier to this city and to the people here, and did the best we could for them. We also, while we were here tonight, the numbers are still coming in, but we already know we set records for merchandise, for sponsorship, and the early read on viewing, both domestically and internationally, is incredibly strong. So we're really, really excited about tonight. I mentioned him earlier, but let me talk about Pat McAfee for a second. Pat, I know in many ways this is Pat's city. As we went out to dinner,
I ain't gonna
the
lie,
other
I
night,
said it too. I was like, I think
it
Cena
felt
gonna
like
win.
Pat's city.
But Jay
Pat's an
ended up
incredible part
shocking
of this
everybody.
WWE family. Just
But I guess it's the right move because now Jay get to fight
he's a
Gunther,
complete original.
and
You know, from the
then
moment I
Cena
met him, one
can
of the first
redeem
things I ever
himself
said to
at the
Pat when he
Elimination
came to one of
Chamber,
our shows was, he
and
said,
then fight Cody
"We got
Rhodes
the
for the
advice on how I do
WWE
this with you
Championship."
guys," and I said, "Just be you." And luckily he listened, because Pat is a very unique person who gives us just him every week. I feel like when I listen to him on air, it's like I just want to feel like he's a buddy that I just want to sit on the couch and watch WWE with. You know, it's comfortable, and he's a wonderful addition to what we do. So happy and so glad that he's here. Him being a part of the kickoff, being part of SmackDown, being part of the Rumble, having our talent on his show across ESPN.
But they had
Stephanie
ISO Speed
McMahon,
in the Royal
just
Rumble.
everybody being a part of what we do.
First he get
Pat is,
RKO'd, then he
such
get in the
an
Royal
integral
Rumble and get
part
speared by
of who
Braun
we are as a
Breaker.
brand now, and what we do. I can't say enough good stuff about him. So thank you, Pat.
And then get flung by
Additionally, before we
Otis.
talk about the show, it's been a big week of announcements. We announced
That man
this
had
week
one
WWE
kind of a day.
Evolve will launch on Tubi on Wednesday, March 5th. That will be a show that I'm excited about. It in many ways for me seems like going back to
And
the
I'm
very
watching Monday
beginning of
Night Raw on
NXT, when
Netflix.
nobody knew who anybody was.
Finna download Peacock
It
on
was
my
just a bunch of
tablet.
young kids
So when I'm at work,
trying to find their way to get in the business.
hold
And
on,
that's
is
what
this
we're
a
going to go back to
pin?
with that show. Evolve will showcase a lot of the talent of our WWE ID program. And it will
This tablet come with a
talents that are
pin?
training in the Performance Center now, where we have, roughly anywhere from 100, 120 talent training
Oh,
there
that's
at all
hard.
times. Some of them are just getting started.
I
and
was,
this
I
is
was
a
just
way for
looking
them
at the
to,
tab. I'm like, bro, what's this little square
sort of
piece right here?
cut their teeth and,
But it's a
get
pin
that experience of live
for the
crowds and
tablet.
doing live television.
So if I don't want to type nothing, I could just write it.
And really break in, and hopefully all of you will get to know them as they move up the line, and eventually down the line make it to NXT, make it to Raw, to SmackDown, to WrestleMania, and become the stars of the future. We also announced somebody who I know fairly well, is Stephanie's Places. It is with Omaha Productions coming to ESPN Plus this spring. Steph is, for anybody that's ever met her, an incredibly insightful person interview-wise. She loves people and she loves to talk to them, and she's incredibly good at it, to the point where, as we've been taping these, majority of the people that I've seen after her do the interviews were like, dude, she made me cry. I never cry. So it's, having seen the early cuts, it's going to be an incredible show, so very excited about that. Let's talk about tonight, the Rumble, two incredible winners. Charlotte Flair coming back. I think the last time she was in a Rumble was 23. Coming back after the majority of the last couple of years off with injuries and issues with that. Coming back, making a statement here tonight. People say a lot of things about Charlotte Flair, which she is saying are all true. One thing you have to say is she is absolutely one of the greatest of all time, especially, and I say that one of the greatest of all times. I'm not talking about the women's division. I'm not talking about, you know, any division in particular. I'm just saying one of the greatest of all time. She's exceptional in that ring, exceptional with what she does, puts her heart, body, and soul into this business, and it shows in what she does. So very excited for her to come back. And then Jey Uso, who's had a hell of a ride over the last few years, seen as, you know, maybe an indistinguishable part of a tag team from his brother. People said that was all he was ever going to be. The bloodline showed us a different side of Jey Uso and Jimmy as well. But a time for him to step into his own light, and I think he showed that tonight. The men's Rumble, the women's Rumble as well, but was electric. That final closing moment between John and Jay was incredible. Cody KO was just two guys that honestly just don't really like each other and put themselves through hell, but was incredible. And you know, Cody continues to prove his toughness and his durability and his I think his versatility as WWE champion, and Kevin Owens continues over and over to show why he is one of the absolute best, not only of this generation, but ever to do this. Incredible talent. So my hat's off to both of them. Tag championship match was incredible. I think that division is heating up. When you start talking about DIY, Motor City Machine Guns, Street Profits, Garza's, Pretty Deadly, it's quite a group, and that tag team division is heating up. Can't wait to see what the next few months brings. A lot of surprises tonight. A lot of people making returns and having moments. But I think the thing that was on display most to me was not only how robust our locker room is right now and how big it is right now, but how bright the future is. When you saw that women's Rumble and you saw some of the names that were in there, Julia, Stephanie McKeer, you know, Roxanne Perez, Jada Parker, just Lash. That's the future, and that future is incredibly bright. So, spectacular night, I thought, across the board. Incredible show. Talent all seemed fairly healthy. Couple of question marks out there. Also, my hats off to my hats off to I Show Speed. I sort of felt bad. Only sort of. I don't know I've ever seen a human being get hit that hard. But, yeah, he's game. And my hat's off to him. I respect it. I don't know how many people, if I said there's a possibility that Braun Breaker might hit the ropes and just spear you in the middle of that ring, I don't know how many people would say, like, yeah, let's do it. And he has won. So my hat's off to him. I thought he loves the business, and he loves being around it. And I think he's great for it. So I know he wants to do some more things down the line, and we'll be happy to have him here. Before I open it up to questions, I just wanted to talk about one thing, and that is I was standing in the back listening to John Cena talk about his passion for this business, talk about how he sees the business, that he has always done what is right and best for business, and he has. John is one of the greatest performers to ever do this, but an even better person and businessman. And that's a rarity, to have all those gifts and attributes. It dawned on me tonight when he walked into gorilla position before he walked out there that it's the last time I'll see John at a Royal Rumble. He said it here tonight. I was back there trying to hold my emotions together as he talked about it. I was there when he very first started. I'm here when he's getting to the end, but now the clock is ticking. And each time we see John, it's one of the last times we see him in this ring. So for everybody that is out there watching, like, cherish this next year, this run that John Cena is doing. The last time we just checked a box of the last time John Cena is in a Royal Rumble. Cherish it. If he's in your town, he really truly means this. This is it's an opportunity, and I know he talked about the Elimination Chamber, but it's an opportunity for everybody to get together that has seen him over the years do what he does better than anybody else. And there's one more time that he will come, hopefully, to where you are, pass through town, and he would like to see you. He would like to be able to get in there, do what he does as a thank you to you for being a part of his career for all these years. And that's how he sees it, as a partnership with fans that supported him. And yeah, it's coming down to the wire and down to the end. But the one thing that I wanted to say about it is, because at the end of the day, it's my decision. John has absolutely 1,000% earned the right to call the shot. So if he wants to be in the Elimination Chamber, he does not need to qualify. He does not need to ask. He does not need to say anything more to me than what he said right before he walked out here, which is, I want to be in the Elimination Chamber. So he is going to now put everything he has into paying back for everybody that watched him by becoming champion one more time. Not for him, not because he needs it to seal his legacy, not because he needs it to prove who John Cena is, but because he wants to give it back to everybody that watched him for all these years. With that kind of motivation, I find it hard to believe that John will fail. So he will be at the Elimination Chamber in Toronto. Hopefully everybody will be there to enjoy that with him, and we will be onward. But just keep in mind that clock is ticking, one match at a time. So let's get to some questions.
We'll start off on the left-hand side, third row.
Hey, Paul, Daniel from Us Weekly here.
Next month on the 1st is the Elimination Chamber.
To digest the Hall of Fame.
And I'll be watching it.
You and Stephanie both seemed very surprised by the whole thing.
Yeah.
In retrospect now, what can you tell us about how it all came together?
Well, we do these town halls, and it's to inform and make sure everybody's on the same page with our employees at the office and everything else. Nick and I talked about the Hall of Fame many times, and he would always bring up the fact that, when are we going to put you in? And I would say, not now, because no matter how I do it, it looks like I'm putting myself in the Hall of Fame. And I'm just not going to do that. So he would say, well, we have to do it eventually. And I would say, okay, well, if we have to do it eventually, let's wait 3, 4, 5 years, and then we'll talk about it. He said, okay, we had an entirely different plan for Hall of Fame. And we got to the end of the town hall, and Sean's music hit. I thought, honestly, that
being lazy, I didn't read the end of the town hall run sheet, and there was more after the Q&A that I just didn't see, and was thinking like, oh, Sean's gonna come out here and talk about the new show we're doing, LFG, and put that over. So I was confused enough when Sean came out. When Taker came out, it doubled. And then I saw Nick walk to the other side of the room, and that's when that's the first time I realized, like, this is, like, somehow going to affect me. I wasn't sure positively, negatively, or humorously. I wasn't sure what was going to happen until Taker said WrestleMania. I'll be honest, we did it with DX. It was a lot of fun. It's different when it's you. And while I've been a part of all of these, and I've seen some talent see it as the biggest honor, I've seen other talent be like, yeah, whatever. But for the most part, our talent all see it as sort of the ultimate pay of respect to you and your career. And I've had the honor of calling a lot of people to tell them we're going to induct you in the Hall of Fame, or be there in person to say to them we're going to induct you into the Hall of Fame, and watch them cry and watch them get emotional because of our passion for what we do. It hit me up way harder than I thought it would. So, when we left there, it was a kind of an oddly comical and surreal moment, and then Taker was there and Sean was there, and we went straight upstairs and went into a meeting and everything else. And as it slowly started to dawn on me, I thought, like here we go, the same moment that I watched everybody else have, that emotions all flooding over you of your career, the people you've worked with, what it meant to you, the fans that you've met around the world, the moments that you've been able to create and share. Fortunately for me, I'm not like out of the business. I have the maybe almost more enjoyable point in my life of being able to watch all these guys do it now and help them get there and put it all together. But it was emotional, and I'm excited for it. I wish it wasn't at WrestleMania so I could focus on it more. It's one of the most meaningful things in my career, and to have it come from Sean, to have it come from Taker, the two guys in the business that I probably respect more than anybody, and to have that have been a setup from Nick, which on one hand, is mildly irritating, but because he fooled me. But in business, for me outside of the in-ring, there's nobody that I respect more, nobody, than him. He's my partner in all this. So him doing that for me was incredibly meaningful.
Hey Paul, Reggie from Indie Sports Daily.
Hi Reggie.
Hi. Last summer, you guys announced the partnership with Indiana Sports Corp, bringing Rumble, SummerSlam, and WrestleMania to Indianapolis. We're officially at the beginning of that being underway.
Yes.
This week was the first event. I have not seen a level of excitement from fans in this city with anything except maybe the Super Bowl, and this might have surpassed it. Indianapolis has done so much to get fans ready for the Royal Rumble. What stands out to you guys about how the first event has gone so far?
Well, you know what they say is like the Super Bowl is the WrestleMania of the NFL. I'm glad to hear that. Here's what I will say. What I said before, this has been spectacular. Our time here has been incredible. I have been to very few places that I've ever experienced the buzz that was in town here. I got in Thursday, and it just was incredible. I can promise you this. If you are here, if this was the trip that you wanted to take, we have a few more events coming up, as you mentioned. We very rarely do anything where we don't surpass the last thing we did. This was an incredible event. I'm not sure how, but I promise you when we get here for the next one, it will be better than this one. And when we get here for WrestleMania, we will blow all this out of the water.
right? You haven't seen anything yet. And that's the one thing that I keep trying to reinforce with everybody on these teams, whether it's backstage, whether it's crew, whether it's the talent, anybody else. We have spent 24 shattering records. We are shattering those records now in 25. We're just getting started. We're just getting started on Netflix. We're just getting started on USA. We're just getting started on all the shows we do. We're just getting started in the rest of the world, and we're just getting started here in Indianapolis. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Right side, front row.
Emily May, congratulations, incredible evening. So I wanted to round back. We're heading towards Elimination Chamber next. Charlotte won tonight, Jey Uso won, and again, John Cena declared that he wants to be a part of Elimination Chamber and wants to compete as part of his farewell tour. So as the creative head, how are you looking towards this journey to the road to WrestleMania, and what are those ramifications from tonight?
I feel that, like, right now in this time frame, it's one of the things that has been done very well. It's impossible, I feel like, to call what's next. So I don't think there are a lot of people thinking Jey Uso was going to win tonight. I think there are some people that thought Charlotte Flair might come in and win this tonight, but I think there was a lot of, there are also a lot of people that could have won this tonight, and people would have been very happy with that win for wherever they took it. When you look at the women's now, that field is still deep. Io, Bianca, Bayley. You know, we still have returns to come. We still have, after tonight, people that have arrived here. You've got dark horses like Trish or Nikki Bella or Alexa Bliss being back, or right, that field is thick, and you could say, man, they could really pull the trigger on a lot of these things to get there. Look at the men's. Like, just look at that last 10 people that were there, and that's taking people that were in the beginning out, but, like, you know, Roman, Seth, Punk, you know, I know a lot of people don't like it, but Logan Paul, you know, the amount of people that you can put out there now to say they could main event WrestleMania either against Cody Rhodes or against Gunther.
If I'm not mistaken, Raw and SmackDown got two separate titles.
You know, against Tiffany Stratton, sorry.
Unless they discontinue them,
field is
and then
so
they just
thick
fighting for one
that I
title.
feel like this is a really special time. So when you get to the Elimination Chamber, really tough to call. Really tough to call both sides of it. And that to me is exciting. I think
Cause like,
sometimes predictable can be good.
Cause I
right?
knew for a fact, like, SmackDown and Raw had like two separate WWE titles.
And it's the best thing ever.
So Cody
Other
Rhodes is
times,
one of them.
You really want to come into this
So who is the other?
with that, like, man, I'm not sure where they're going to go with it. And contrary to everybody going out there and saying, you know, online or whatever, this is where they're going. I know. I talked to a dude who to another dude that talked to a dude that said he knew this. I can tell you none of them know. None of them know. So it's exciting time, and I'm really, really the momentum that we have right now, the Netflix, the Saturday night's main event, into the Rumble tonight, and we today just put us on the road to WrestleMania, like when it usually right now starts to get exciting. That's an incredible feeling for everybody here. I think it's an incredible feeling for our staff, our crew, for the talent. I've never seen our talent as fired up as I do right now. So exciting time, and I can't wait to see where it all takes us.
And final question.
Hi, Hunter. Adam Bernard from Stream Rant. How are you? So you're a big numbers guy. Have you seen a statistical impact on WWE's engagement since getting major digital players like Kai Cenat and iShowSpeed involved?
Yeah, I think, look, it's something that has always been a huge part of WWE. I just think that the folks now that are the needle movers for eyeballs in the world have changed. You can make an argument that some movie stars, they don't move the needle, you know? some musicians, like we have musicians come in and right, don't necessarily move the needle. Some do. You know, you start talking about like Travis Scott and Bunny and people like that just bring incredible eyeballs onto WWE. Bring in people like I Show Speed or Kai, like they're incredibly popular outside of our world. A lot of their fans are our fans, but outside of our world, and being able to bring those people into what we do. What is unique to me about this time frame is there's nothing happening where we're going to people and saying like, hey, would you like to do this with us? We feel like it could be a good thing for us and for you. These are people that are just coming in as fans now. You know, it's almost to the point where when we go to Atlanta, there's so many musicians and artists and people that want to be a part of the show. So many comedians that come in, you know, as you saw in Texas a few weeks ago. So many, influencers on social media are just attaching to what we do, and it's great. Our talent, our fans are fans of theirs, and vice versa. These are people that grew up watching some of that WWE, the Attitude Era.